South Sudan, a land rich in natural beauty and cultural heritage, has faced immense challenges since gaining independence. The conflict that erupted in 2013 has left deep scars on its people and their land. Amidst this turmoil, issues surrounding housing, land and property, or HLP, have become critical for the country's recovery and future stability. The search for durable solutions to problems of displacement is a central challenge of HLP in South Sudan.
I was staying here in my house when I heard the bullet in the evening, around 10 in the evening. We didn't know what was happening, but eventually we came and realized that it was a fight.
Conflict and natural disasters have uprooted millions, forcing families to leave their homes behind.
زمان مشاكل بس مشاكل بعدها عنا جيرة هناك في جوايونا مس زماننا جيرة في جوايونا مس عنا سيبو بأوسط عنا هناك في مقاتين زماننا سيبو بأوسط عنا هناك في مقاتين في زول تاني وقول قال ده أوسط بتاعي.
In some places, others have occupied the land and housing of displaced populations, leading to disputes and a growing sense of insecurity.
فعلا من ضمن بتاع المشاكل الIDC جابونا في كام بعد سلام جا عشان دول من IDC يمشي يشوف لان بيجوا ما فيه سرقة من ضمن بتاع 10 سنة ده بيقولوا تومن نادل كان موجود في داخل المدينة ما بيقولوا تومن نادل تانين كاجفوق وممكن ما عندك دوغمن بتاع بيت انت كان جرى فوقه في ضمن بتاع مشاكل عشان ترجع تمشي محاكمة مع دول ده مالي ليه تشيله بعد شوية بقولوا جيب دوغمن لما تمشي تجيب دوغمن ودوغمن من ضمن بتاع مشاكل بيجا قدر.
The challenges of HLP are immense. Years of unprecedented flooding brought on by climate change have displaced entire communities. Homes have been destroyed and land has been rendered unusable.
The challenges that are being faced are quite a number in South Sudan as we speak, and maybe just to mention, first is security of tenure. The issue of security of tenure for most of the South Sudanese, if it is the returnees, the host community, and even refugees who are coming in, are finding it difficult to access land that they can be able to settle on.
The war in Sudan has further exacerbated the situation, causing hundreds of thousands of refugees and returnees to flock into South Sudan.
Secondly is also secondary occupation. With a lot of conflict and natural disasters that are happening in the country, we find that a lot of people are displaced and end up secondarily occupying other people's land, which ends up becoming a HLP issue.
Land administration systems are under more pressure now than ever.
One of the challenges that is going on around here in South Sudan, especially in the ownership of the land, we have issues of so many things like illegal occupations. We have here trespasses going on, fraud, some people obtaining fraud documents.
Effective land governance is essential to address these challenges. Yet, the land registration system has been undermined by generations of conflict and developmental neglect, and struggles to cope with the high demand for land and housing in the current context.
The land policy was also reviewed until today, it has not been adopted by the National Assembly because of these issues of land, belong to the community, and the Constitution talk about land belong to the people of South Sudan, and that the land ownership would be regulated by the government of South Sudan.
Competing interests, land ambiguities, and lack of clear land policies have further complicated the situation.
Our tenure security is not secured, because you can see one plot, 5 people having the same document, and all of them, they are original,
Notions of community land ownership, in particular, have become highly contentious.
What is happening here is really lack of awareness. And what I will actually recommend is that the need of awareness. Most of the organizations, they don't approach the institutions who are responsible on land. That's one of the issues always I used to say. We need digitalization of the records. Why? Because when you digitalize the records, it's not easy for us for the record to get destroyed. But you have seen now how our records look like. They are all in written form. We have the archives, okay, but all in a hot place. So the first thing the first challenge we have here is the issue of the digitalization of the records. We need the record to digitalize so that accessing information very easy. The other challenge also is capacity building. So we need training to the other staff in judiciary so that they also learn on this, because this is an office, it's a continuity. I may go, somebody may come in.
In recent years, the government of South Sudan and developmental partners have renewed efforts to develop a national land policy in the hopes of generating consensus around contentious issues relating to HLP.
The National Land Policy document will play an important role in setting out the national land management strategy and will help in the administration of land in South Sudan.
Traditional leaders play a crucial role in mediating land disputes and fostering community cohesion. Their involvement is vital in bridging the gap between formal legal systems and customary practices. Innovative community initiatives and international partnerships are paving the way for better land governance.
Talk that we're having now is integration. What do I mean? Integration in terms of HLP not only looking at working as an area of responsibility, but also reaching out to our counterparts in shelter, also reaching out to our counterparts in food security and livelihoods, because land is a cross-cutting issue.
في منظمة بتاع نساوين نمنجا هو جد دربنا بطريقة بتاع التجارة عشان كيف تعمل تجارة، وكمان يكون عندك حق للأرضية للوطن. لازم مرة يكون عندك حق يكون عنده وطن بتاعته. فهم ضربونا بحاجات كتير، ضربونا بطريقة بتاع التجارة صحة، تاني ضربونا بحق بتاع نسوان في كلام بتاع أراضي، وحق بتاعتك ذاتك في بيت بتاعتك. مثلا كان راجل مات، انت بتكون عندك حق ياتو تقدر تمسك بيت بتاعتك. هم ضربونا بو.
These projects demonstrate how collaborative efforts can lead to sustainable solutions, enhancing tenure security and fostering resilience.
Once we realized, things are coming back to normal, we think of coming back home. And then from there, we met with the ADC and ACTID, who were also been working in POC for some time, especially ACTID. I think from the start of the conflict, ACTID was there, helping people with shelter and also doing other services.
As South Sudan rebuilds, addressing HLP issues is paramount for lasting peace and development.
All stakeholders need to adhere to the laws, and they need to implement these laws. And how will they implement them? These laws need to be translated in different languages, because the fact that I can't speak English or Arabic does not mean I'm uneducated, because back then we had formal education and informal education.
By raising awareness and promoting effective land governance, we can support the people of South Sudan in securing their future. Join us in this effort to bring about change.